Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'm here in this nice corner. I haven't been here before on the show. So the California Council on Economic Education equips students with the knowledge to master their financial futures. Now the nonprofit CCEE is celebrating 65 years supporting youth and educators. I was honored to MC their recent fundraising gala. It happened last week. I couldn't wait to share their journey, so invited them right here onto the show. So joining us are CCEE President Denise Gutierrez and Chief Program Officer Joshua Mitten. You can look into this camera now and wave. Say hi to all your fans watching right now, all of your CCEE peeps. Tell me, the services, the tools, CCEE, been around for 6 decades now, more than. Yeah. Denise, as the president for the past 5 years, what is it?
So the California Council on Economic Education, we've been promoting financial literacy and economic education for, like you said, 65 years, which we're really excited that we celebrated our 65th anniversary.
Congrats.
But we're really in the market of supporting teachers for the K through 12. So we do a lot of professional development for teachers. And those services are also extended to the students. So we host a number of student programs, which are student contests, which we were really focused on raising money for this year. We have after-school programs. We partner with the Boys and Girls Club. We do our Never Too Young program, teaches students personal finance, entrepreneurship, and economics. And then we host a number of family financial literacy events in California.
Which was my next question. And Joshua, you can come in here when we talk about the programs. We're looking at photos now that you say you've been seeing them on the screen. It shows so many students. This is a focus on teachers. Why is that important? Why is getting parents involved so vital, you think, to the future of these students?
Well, teachers play an important role in shaping how students learn and grow throughout their lives. And it's also the fact that we only have a limited staff, and it's easier to reach a few thousand teachers than millions of students, but through those teachers we reach those students.
So it's a nonprofit organization through the state, and the goal is to reach out to school districts, because we had the superintendent of LAUSD, Mr. Carvalho. He was there. He talked about, he won an award at the gala. What was that?
It was the Leadership Award. And last year we honored Tony Thurman, our state superintendent, with the same Leadership Award as well.
Let's get into some of the video that we have from the event, again, celebrating 65 years. The food was phenomenal, by the way, but money was raised. More than $500,000 was raised, or at least nearly $500,000. That money being allocated how?
For our student contests, we host them both in Northern and Southern California. So it's providing the support staff who we are. That's what we do, is we provide the support. It also, some of these contests include cash prizes. So last year, California won the 2023 Personal Finance Challenge contest at a national level. And those teams could win as much as $10,000 on the national level.
And the whole point is to encourage financial literacy. We talk about especially in Black and brown communities, or maybe they don't have access to this sort of knowledge. Why is being a financially literate person important for the rest of your life? Either one of you can answer that.
The landscape today is far more complex than when our grandparents were growing up. There's a lot more complex things. There are digital payments, there are apps that interact with finance now, and it's more important than ever to know the ins and outs of the financial landscape.
Some examples, because I know people are at home still wrapping their head around what exactly CCEE is, why in the future at the next gala, why they may want to donate some of their money. Talk to me about a success story as to how CCEE has impacted, whether it be a student, a teacher, person.
We have hundreds of stories, but I think a more recent one is this one, for example, the students who won the Personal Finance Challenge contest. So students could start competing their freshman year. We had this one young woman who was so afraid of public speaking, starting off her freshman year, and the teacher shared that story at the gala. What an impact the participating in these contests have made in her life, and so she. They're the team that went to the national finals, and when you saw her competing at the national competition, you would never guess that she was afraid to speak just 4 years ago.
Knowledge is power. CCEE was able to step in and provide the finances to teach them about financial literacy, which then in turn turned into these contests and then allows them to get up on big stages and perform in certain ways?
Yeah, they learn presentation, teamwork, they learn how to manage their personal finances, they learn how to invest, which is really important for their financial futures as well. So really at the end of the day, our economics is really at the heart of a lot what we do, and we want to make sure students understand how to make better decisions, and they learn that through opportunity cost.
And their parents too.
Yes.
If the parents know and the students know, and then together, they
Yes.
can conquer the world, right? Very
Yes,
good. I love
yes.
education and love what the CCE organization is doing. So thank you for being here. For more on California Council on Economic Education, you can find them on all forms of social media, Facebook, Instagram, or on the website, ccee.org. I can't wait for the gala next year. The Teacher of the Year, very inspiring.
Yes.
I'll talk more about it on social. Find me there. All right, thanks
Thank
guys.
you.
Joshua, Denise, have a good day. We'll see you right
Thank
back.
you. Thank you, Megan.